Hi, my name is Vickie. I'm 20 years old, and I am more than my race. Well, I have never directly received a racial comment. However, the eye looks and all that good stuff that I get, pretty much explains it all. One time, one of the stories that I remember the most is that I was in the nail shop. I was on the side that was, predominantly white. And I went to the nail shop. That was my first time going in there. It was very beautiful. I really enjoyed it for the most part of it. I walked in, and as soon as I walked in, all eyes was on me. I was watched from the time I walked in to the time I got to the chair. The woman, when I sat down, she acted like I had stupid running across my face, and I just felt so offended. So I got up and I walked out. And when I was walking out, I saw a woman, and I'm guessing that was her friend. And you can tell that she, purposely looked over, said something to her friend, and they both bust out laughing. So by that, I felt hurt. I felt disrespected. I really didn't appreciate that because it's my first time in this environment, and you treat a customer like this when I only wanted to give you business. How I react is not the way that I would react in my head. In my head, I would really love to, cuss them out. However, if I do that, it would be, the typical black girl. So you would just have to subtle, walk out, keep your head high, never let them see you sweat, and just walk out with pride. You have to own it because that's the life that you live. I started noticing, the problem when I got out of high school, when everything started going public, on social media about police brutality and everything else that's going on. That's when I truly started to open up my eyes about the situation. Like, hey, this is a really big problem. I heard about it in school a lot, but it was never, taught. We heard about Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, oh yeah, thank you so much, Malcolm X. Thank you so much for all you've done. But they never really taught us, how to fight, how they had to fight so hard for it, how they had to fight for justice, how they had to fight for equality. It was crazy. So now I feel like that's the fight that we have to do right now, because it's ridiculous out there. I think it's time for, I know it's time for change. Aren't you tired of fighting? Aren't you tired of all these comments? It's time to just let this go. It's time to start over with. It's time for us to come together for once. For once in this whole history of America, it's time for us to come together and just love one another. I'm sick of all of this. I'm sick of all the fighting. It's crazy out here. I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. At first, when I was in high school, I really wasn't, proud of my race. I'm like, wow, they treating us like this. I don't understand. Oh my God, why do I have to fight so hard? Can I just bleach my skin and call it a day? What I had to do, I had to find myself. That was one of the biggest things. I had to find out who I really was. What was I really made of? What can I really do? Who am I? And I've realized I come from a line of kings and queens. That's one of the things, about, our African American culture, that we are strong. No matter what this world brings our way, we will fight through it. We will overcome. And I have to say, I am very proud to be an African American. My advice to anyone that is struggling with their race or struggling with who they want to be is just to look in the mirror, look at yourself, and know that you are beautiful. No matter what this world is telling you, and this is not even regarding, race. If you're tall, skinny, if you're fat, if you have freckles, if you have long hair, short hair, just love yourself. God, or whoever you believe in, made you the way they wanted to make you. So you're just gonna have to embrace it. Don't ever knock yourself.